Hey everybody, I'm cafekaz and back as soon as possible with yet another new unit preview. Alright, I'm gonna give my opinions on Ervalen. Ervalen? Ervalen. Sounds cooler. Alright. We'll check out his third skill.
Do you feel humiliated? Good. Tell me what you desire, and I will give it to you.
Why his voice so deep? Why his voice so deep? Alright? That kid? Look 9. Yeah, I don't understand because he's a true man. Honestly, I saw a lot of people getting really excited over his skill 3 animation just because they like boys that look at them like this, okay? I know a lot of people like it, okay? Right? And I'm no fetish shaming here, but honestly, the skill 3 is very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Even the 2-star fodder does not flinch. Look at that. He doesn't care. There was no flinching. Guys, let's talk about his skills.
Questioning and unyielding.
So we look at his base stats. He's obviously got the good thief stat line, self crit chance input, 23% crit, 113 speed, 1228 attack, good HP stat, complete garbage defense. Is this the... No, this is Scorpio. This is Scorpio. Violet stat line? Violet stat line. Very good setup. You know, it's good for thieves, right? Defense, paper. HP, good. Basically. That's how you're going to have for tanking out with him. Now, a lot of people were talking about him. They said that his kit was good. Now, I'm going to hit you with a little bit of a special. I think that he's complete garbage. Because he has no innate protection. His skill 3 gives him counterattack. Counterattack buff. And a barrier for 2 turns. And when the enemy's max health is greater than the caster's max health, damage increases proportional to the difference up to 60% extra damage. Okay, barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's attack. So he's trying to one-shot or at least deal more damage to tanks. But why? Exactly, Landy destroys him. Also, Landy apparently can potentially be getting buffed in November. I know we didn't talk about that at all, but they talked about it on the E7 stream for a little bit of a second. I feel like this skill isn't enough for a third skill, right? It seems kind of underwhelming. You do more damage to people that are tankier than you, but he has a super high HP stat. We go back to it, right? Now, obviously, you're not going to be building him tanky, but his HP stat is insane. Why would they not give him an insane defense stat and lower HP to make more use of his third skill? His stat line itself is against what he's trying to do. But whatever. Going back to this. Yeah. We already have units that stop counterattacks, right? All the extra attack nonsense, Landy, Tenebria, there's a reason ML Ken isn't as prevalent right now. This isn't as good, right? And him giving himself counterattack buff and barrier isn't anything special because then what? You're building him on speed set, immunity, you're getting counterattack buff, and then you're going to just counter people? It doesn't seem like anything special, right? Now, if we go to his skill 2. Oh, is this is skill 2? Yeah, Sword of Hatred. Attacks the enemy repeatedly and grants the caster immunity for 1 turn. So he's a 3 attack unit, no passives. Attacks him repeatedly, gain 1 turn immunity, and when his max health, when the enemy's max health is greater than the caster's max health, combat readiness of the caster's increase proportional to the difference up to 30% combat readiness increase. And this just does damage. It's just damage. He's just a damage dealer. And then his seal 1 is a 50% defense break chance. But you're going to build him squishy so that you can make use of the HP difference. You have to build him faster so that he goes first, and then by the time that he goes second, he can use his S2 again to combat readiness push. What is the purpose of this unit? What is it for? It doesn't seem like anything significant. It doesn't seem like he really has a place inside of the metagame. Yeah, if you just slap Bruiser gear, then you can't make use of his skill 3 damage boost, right? So it's innately asking you to please not build him Bruiser. Kill high HP units. Can't one-shot, can't control, can't bruise or trash unit. Yeah, I'm not sure where this unit is supposed to fit into the meta. He doesn't have self-protection. He's banking on an old mechanic of counterattack, right? Which usually is RNG, but for him it's not, right? 100% counter chance with counterattack buff. He seems trash, honestly. In what team composition would you use this on, right? These people are using him in arena, obviously. They always use him in arena. Counterattack buff with Tamisaria. And what? How much damage does he do? To the Ruel. This is to a Ruel, right? Wow! 22.8k damage. I think that was through FCC shield, though. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. 22.8k damage with attack buff. And the defense break. Isn't that trash? Isn't that trash? Because look, you had to use Tam and Asaria. Defense broken. Higher HP than him, obviously, because they HP stack this Ruel. Now, this is not how Ruels are built. We'll see about what her HP is. It's about... we'll slow it down real quick. We'll see how much HP she has. She has 10k HP. Let's see, playback speed. 30.5. She has about 18.5k HP. Okay? 18.5k HP. And he dealt 4k more on a defense broken target with attack buff. Now, she took 200 damage, yeah, because it's Aureus. It's Aureus, right? It's because the shield was up on Fallen Cecilia. That's why. She only took 200 damage. Okay, it's not that he ignores damage sharing or anything like that. She had a shield. They only stripped defense, broke the Ruel. I don't know, dude. We're gonna have to see the multis. I'll say this is a unit we should wait to see the multipliers on, but I don't feel like he has a place, okay? What's on the checklist? No self-protection, okay? No benefit to the team. Requires a lot of setup. Single target. That's a lot of garbage. Usually it's 3 strikes you out. He's got 4, all right? And he's a Shota, all right? It's not there. Isn't the barrier self-protection, to be fair? No. Barrier's not enough self-protection, right? Because people just shoot through the barrier. Barrier doesn't mean anything. It's not enough, right? It gives you maybe 1 turn. What's his artifact? His artifact, you're right, we should talk about that. His artifact, after attacking with a single attack, increase the caster's attack by 10% after attacking, which means it does not benefit you turn 1. No benefit. 30% chance to silence the enemy. Debuffs on artifacts require effectiveness, which means you would have to build effectiveness for his 50% defense break chance and his 30% silence chance. This is garbage. You just run Alexa's Basket or Moonlight Dreamblade. Honestly, I think Moonlight Dreamblade would be the play, right? Because what you Moonlight Dreamblade, you have dodging and counter buff, right? So you're kind of bobbing and weaving, and you silence, and then maybe you proc a defense break, and it's cool. Or life steal, maybe. Seems like garbage. Like garbage. Yeah, budget Violet. Worse Violet. I don't like it. I want to be honest. Yeah, it's a lot of RNG, and you know that we don't like RNG around here. That's why we play control comps, because we hate RNG. But anyway, I'm sorry if this wasn't what anybody was expecting, but I do not like this unit. If you disagree, feel free to tell me about it in the comments down below. All right, and as always, this has been cafekaz, and thanks for watching. Addendum. Let me address this one thing. Somebody inside of the chat was saying that this might actually be good on Crescent Moon Rin, and I think the problem is that you're just banking on a 30% chance to silence. Now, what I think is better is RNL on Crescent Moon Rin, right? Because those extra turns allow you to turn cycle a little bit more. It is only a 1-turn silence, and if you proc this on the stun, it's useless. You just stunned and silenced them. Useless in like 99.9% of the situations, unless it's like on a support that Wondrous Potion vials out of the stun, and then they're silenced anyway, and then maybe it's seems like garbage. I don't like this artifact at all. All right, that's it.